Welcome back to the podcast 268. Today, we're diving into an incredibly rich study by me, Dr. William Anderson Gittins, DD, from the beautiful island of Barbados, titled A Study of Cultural Identity and Street Narratives, Gittins 2026. We will explore the life and legacy of Anthony Fitzpatrick Lynch, popularly known as Ninja Man, a unique figure whose recent passing has prompted a re-evaluation of his profound cultural impact in Bridgetown, Barbados. I believe we are all quite enthusiastic about this subject. The concept of a Ninja Man type person emerging from the streets of Bridgetown, Barbados is fascinating. Historical references suggest that the term ninja originated during the Sengoku period in Japan, characterized by intense political unrest and conflict. Wikipedia. However, what makes Ninja Man such a central figure in Barbados, and why are his illustrations and nicknames so significant for understanding Barbadian culture? The importance lies in how his images and nickname serve as tools for cultural resistance and identity negotiating challenging mainstream narratives within the community. For instance, one iconic image shows him holding a door in a standoff with police on social media. This image is both comical and profoundly poignant, evoking a complex response. When we engage with this visual representation, it's logical to ask, what does this particular image convey regarding his stance against authority? From a photojournalistic lens, this image, although seemingly humorous, carries deep symbolism. The door becomes a metaphor for resistance. Lynch's physical obstruction of authority speaks to his defiance and resilience, conveying a powerful message that he wasn't simply confronting the system, but actively resisting it. Interpreting this scene through a cultural theory lens, it emerges as a potent visual narrative of an individual asserting control over their surroundings. Within this cultural conversation, we must also recognize the significance of his nickname, Ninja Man. It conjures imagery of mystery, toughness, and even humor. In the realm of social identity and personal expression, nicknames often serve as significant indicators of an individual's character and social standing. Viewing this phenomenon through the lens of a doctor of divinity invites a deeper exploration of the cultural and spiritual implications of nicknames and their relationship to a person's street character. This conversation aims to analyze how the names we adopt, particularly in urban environments, reflect underlying values, beliefs, and social identities. Jesus gave Simon this nickname to signify his new identity and future role as a foundational figure in the church, John 1:42, similar to how God changed Abram's name to Abraham, Genesis 17:5. Nicknames as reflections of identity. Nicknames play an essential role in shaping one's identity, particularly in community settings where they can signify belonging or differentiate individuals within social hierarchies. Smith 2020. My perspective as a doctor of divinity emphasizes the importance of understanding how these names often capture an individual's essence or personality traits. For instance, a nickname like Doc might suggest intelligence or authority, while red might symbolize an individual's fiery temperament or distinctive appearance. The theological implications of such naming can lead to discussions about the inherent nature of individuals and the challenges of societal labeling. Street character and the sacred. All things being equal, it should be noted that a street character, comprised of one's behavior, reputation, and social interactions within urban settings, is closely linked with the nicknames individuals carry. According to Johnson 2019, there exists a sacred dimension in the way individuals navigate the street persona, often shaped by cultural narratives and collective experiences. For instance, someone known as King in their neighborhood might embody leadership qualities or be associated with resilience and community empowerment. It is because of the aforesaid reasoning that, as a doctor of divinity, I might argue that these names carry not just social weight, but spiritual significance, as they often reflect an individual's journey and God-given potential. Additionally, the nuances of street character, such as Ninja Man, can be understood through the lens of moral theology, which assesses the virtues and vices often displayed in urban environments. For example, the name Scarface may evoke fear or respect, yet it also raises questions about redemption and transformation. In Christian thought, every individual has the potential for change, emphasizing that even those with seemingly negative nicknames can find a path towards grace and renewal. Carter 2021. In conclusion, analyzing nicknames and street character through a Doctor of Divinity perspective reveals complex layers of identity, community dynamics, and spiritual meaning. The interplay between the two not only reflects societal structures, but also highlights the potential for personal growth and redemption. As communities continue to evolve, understanding the implications of names will remain crucial to fostering respectful and compassionate relationships among individuals from diverse backgrounds. As you ponder this, you might ask how the nickname encapsulates his multifaceted identity and ties into cultural resistance. In this context, Ninja Man exemplifies how street identities are crafted and understood, invoking not just toughness, but resilience, akin to the popular cultural notion of ninjas. Yet, as a cultural theorist, photojournalist, podcaster, and Doctor of Divinity, I must highlight that Lynch infuses layers of humor and absurdity into his persona, particularly evident in illustrations where he's depicted wearing toy crowns. May he rest in peace. This portrayal signifies that his identity transcends mere strength. It is fluid and multifaceted. Using his nickname as a marker of belonging, Lynch also illustrated deliberate nonconformity to societal expectations, a true symbol of resistance. His persona serves not merely as a facade, but as a living commentary on identity and social norms. Ultimately, his legacy is a powerful reminder that these exists a wealth of understanding about culture when viewed from the perspectives of those on the fringes. Thank you for joining me today, and remember to read the photos like a text. God bless.